crying. I know, I'm already kind of getting teary-eyed. I was in the hospital waiting a doctor to come in who greeted me with, "I'm 95% sure you have cancer." And while I was blessed with a great career, I knew it wasn't really my passion. So on a positive side, brings you to a place of, God dang it, life's too short. One of the things that inspired me to start the business was really my own experience. We had recently worked on our own home and just really struggled with the lack of communication, days of contractors not showing up. While having our own crew W-2'd to us is not the cheapest way to go, there's all sorts of horror stories, contractors taking off with checks and not showing up the next day. And that's one of the reasons we have a storefront. Oftentimes we have shopping days, whether it's here in Grand Rapids or, again, we do go online and shop with our clients. And we've even been known to go out of state and go shopping for that particular treasure to make their space just that much more unique. And that's a lot of fun. Working with a designer can seem a little bit daunting because we're too expensive. Really, we like to work with those, upper middle class families that have a normal budget, I'm gonna say, but by the end of their project, it looks like they spent high end.
I think the thing that impressed me about Jess was the presentation. She had samples of the products we wanted. The other guys did, but it was almost like we were putting them out.
We actually reached out to a few different companies to get quotes, and they all came out to our house, walked through it, and we knew immediately after having Leah there that we were going to go with Delight in Designs.
They really work closely with the clients and specifically with me on certain aspects of the design that I wanted to see implemented. Under the counter vacuum, so I didn't have to get a dustpan out, I could just sweep it up. I've got 2 young daughters. Having cabinets up for them to get plates, cups, and so on and so forth. They actually brought in a fold-out step stool. We don't need to have another step stool around, something to trip on. I have done work before with other contractors and other houses, and you just don't get that level of personability. They're always very friendly. They always check in with me right before they leave. If I have questions, I ask them, and they're pretty good about responding.
I come to them usually with a pretty well-prepared list. My stumbling block was, I don't know where to put all this stuff because the cabinets just aren't going to contain it. She looked at me and said, well, let's put a shed in the backyard. It was such a creative solution that had completely, I think, escaped us. I respect every decision that she helps me make, whether it's the front door that we put in that I know I probably sent her 14 pictures of before I finally pulled the trigger on it. Jessica has been part of those decisions, and so that's why we work with Delight in Designs. Delight in Designs' mission is for you to love your home, and there is absolutely nothing that we don't love.
So if you're considering doing a remodel project, I encourage you to either stop by our shop, get on our website, or give us a phone call. We'll pair you with a designer and we will help make it feel like working with a friend and allow you to love your home.